Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, February 3rd, 2023. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs has been informed of an increase in the number of reported cases of gastroenteritis, GE. Gastroenteritis is an acute infectious illness of the lining of the stomach and the intestine. It is characterized by diarrhea, vomiting, and abdominal cramps. Other symptoms can include nausea, fever, and chills. In severe cases, it can lead to dehydration. Gastroenteritis is commonly caused by a virus that is spread from one person to another by close contact. An infected person's hands can become contaminated after using the toilet. They can contaminate objects and surfaces, which contributes to the transmission of the virus to others. Most people with gastroenteritis get better on their own after several days without medical treatment. However, persons can treat or minimize the effects of gastroenteritis by replacing lost fluids and electrolytes to prevent dehydration. This includes drinking water, natural juices, etc. In some cases, over-the-counter medicines may help relieve the symptoms. In any case, seek advice from your medical doctor. The simple measure of washing hands regularly and properly with soap and running water makes a big difference in preventing the spread of gastroenteritis. Other ways to reduce the spread include cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting of frequently touched surfaces. The Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs is available to respond to questions and provide assistance where necessary through its Public Health Department.
Let me extend some congratulations to my friend, Mr. Llewellyn Keynes. And if you all are asking who's Llewellyn Keynes, everybody knows him as Sunshine.
Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley. Llewellyn Sunshine Keynes, owner of Sunshine's Bar and Grill on Nevis, has been recognized by Caribbean Journal for serving up the best rum punch in the Caribbean.
The article states, and I quote, Sunshine has found unimaginable renown, serving up killer bees on Pinny's Beach, the spectacular coastline on Nevis. Nevis's western end. Join pilgrims of punch who have heard the stories about this legendary drink for decades. It goes without question, members of the press, so please don't ask me, that the recipe for the killer bee is a well-guarded secret.
Meantime, at his January 26th press conference, Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley, also noted that Nevis has been named on an online publications list of best places to visit.
Let me also congratulate all of us in the tourism industry because Nevis has been included in the list of best islands to visit in 2023 by Caribbean Journal. In the January 2nd, 2023 article, the Caribbean Journal says this, and I quote, Nevis, tiny Nevis has always been a place that's punched above its weight. From its home as the birthplace of Alexander Hamilton to more recently the scene of a newly vibrant film industry. It's just a lovable island, from the historic charm of Charlestown to its elegant hillside inns to the impossible to resist killer bees at Sunshine's on Pinny's Beach. I believe those are good accolades for our beautiful island.
Caribbean Journal is the world's largest website covering the Caribbean, with content focusing on travel and tourism. Still to come, NTA names Miller Aird Destination Marketing as U.S. sales representation firm. The details after this break.
The birthplace of Alexander Hamilton, my little 36 square mile island, is the home of the Bath Hotel, which is the first built hotel in the Caribbean. Don't forget to take a dip in the therapeutic Bath Springs. Take a few minutes to trot down to the ever-famous Sunshine's Bar and drink a world-renowned killer bee. Live Nevis naturally by exploring the magnificent waterfalls and hiking to the top of our 32 Nevis Peak. Our lush vegetation and landscape deems a visit here the perfect escape. Nevis, Queen of the Caribbean.
Welcome back. The Nevis Tourism Authority (NTA) has announced that Miller Aird Destination Marketing will handle the representation of the destination in the U.S. market effective January 1st, 2023. Cynthia Miller Aird and her team bring more than 30 years of sales and marketing experience in the Caribbean region to this role. CEO of the Nevis Tourism Authority, Devon Liebert, says welcoming Miller Aird to NTA's team marks an important step as the authority expands its sales efforts beyond the Caribbean. The NTA is counting on her extensive experience working in the tourism industry and her knowledge of the Caribbean to lead the sales efforts in the U.S. market and continue to position Nevis as a top choice for travelers from the United States. Miller Aird Destination Marketing is a leader in sales representation in the North American market. In 2017, Cynthia Miller Aird received the Special Recognition Award from the Caribbean Tourism Organization for her contribution to tourism in this region. Representatives of faith-based institutions in St. Kitts and Nevis are expected to have a greater voice on governance issues following a meeting with the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Ecclesiastical and Faith-Based Affairs, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley. Dr. Hanley met with more than 70 officials on January 25th at the People's Evangelistic Center at Needsmust, St. Kitts. He told the gathering that the government was committed to improving the partnership with religious organizations. A new initiative mentioned involves sending proposed legislation to the religious bodies, allowing religious leaders to educate their congregations about what is happening in government and at the same time present an opportunity for them to shape laws that will benefit the Federation's people. The Deputy Prime Minister used the opportunity to introduce Elretha Simpson Brown, the new Permanent Secretary of Ecclesiastical and Faith-Based Affairs, who said she believes faith must have a part to play in the functioning of any government. Key outcomes from the dialogue include comprehensive training of officials in the school's chaplain program. The faith-based leaders also endorsed the establishment of an annual National Day of Prayer for the nation and families on February 28th. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.